Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing really well. So happy to have you here with me. Hi. Oh, good. Thank you so much for joining. Wow. This touches me to have to be able to practice with you all. It's really wonderful. So this morning, what you guys are going to want for our time together is maybe a yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, just practicing on your floor is fine. But having a sticky mat might be kind of nice, and you don't need anything else. I do have a little a little cloth here, a little cloth napkin. You might want a Kleenex for the pranayama that we're doing in the beginning, but I know paper products right now are going at a premium. Good morning, Jason. So I just have my cloth napkin here. But other than that, you just need yourself. So really wonderful. Good morning, Jason. Yay. Really wonderful to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for staying dedicated to yourself and to your practice at this time. It's really important to stay grounded and stay present and also stay connected. I think it's really important to do this together. So our time here together today is really designed to help us all build and gain, maybe even just gain, and then build agency over our attention. I feel like prior to this whole coronavirus thing, our capacity for command over our attention was a little bit shaky at best. And now that we're being asked to come in and stay home and hunker down, I feel like we're really at a crossroads, kind of at a tipping point. And we either have at this time a great opportunity to strengthen our capacity with our attention so that we can be more clear and more present, or really, we can become lost at this time. We can really diminish our capacity with our attention and become more distracted, spend more time scrolling and screening and going mindlessly to the fridge. So we can start to spiral into distraction and addiction. And so really this practice is designed to help us notice that we do have agency over our attention and then really strengthen our capacity with that. So happy that you're all here. Oh my gosh, Ariel, hi, and Casey, and Jen, yay. Oh, wonderful. This is really, really great. Oh my gosh, thank you, everyone. So just start seated, and we'll begin with a little Kapalabhati breath. So like I said at the beginning, if you want to have a Kleenex handy or a napkin handy, sometimes the nose can get a little runny with this one. So just take a moment to sit where you are as you are, and you can allow your eyes to close. Allow your jaw to become loose and relaxed. Take a moment to land here and now with the power of your presence. And allow your attention to disentangle itself from the stream of your thoughts, and instead to rest within the natural flow of your breath. So right here, you get to notice how you have agency over your attention. Your attention can go into the turning of thoughts, or choose to place your attention with the breath again and again. Allow a settling to have you so that your seat gets heavier on the ground. Your body can feel more at ease. Attention with the breath. And lay one hand on your belly. Place your attention on the breath beneath the palm of your hand, here on your belly. Using the touch of hand on belly to help gather your attention in the space of your center. Now we'll begin with Kapalabhati breath this morning. Full shining breath to help clear the mind and help us kind of shock our agency of attention into focus. So what Kapalabhati breath is short, sharp, powerful exhales that will originate from deep beneath the palm of your hand. So originate deep within the pit of the belly. There'll be an inhale that happens after each and every exhale, but you're mostly focusing on the exhale, just a forceful breath out. So I'll begin, and then you can join in. Keep going. You're pumping the breath out through the nose, jaw relaxed, mouth closed. It doesn't matter how fast or how slow you go. Just keep the rhythm consistent. Powerful exhales from deep within the navel. Please exhale all your air. Inhale, fill up. Pause at the top, draw the chin slightly in, allow the forehead to slacken. And exhale. Take a couple of natural breaths. Just notice the quality of your attention now. Perhaps you notice it's a little brighter, a little more clear. And then once again, maybe you want to lay your hand on your belly again. That helps, or you can keep your hand in your lap. And as you feel ready, begin Kapalabhati breath. Keep going. Again, it doesn't matter how fast or how slow you're pumping the breath. Just keep it consistent and keep your body at ease, your spine upright. Please exhale all your air. Inhale, fill up. Pause the chin slightly in, relax the forehead slightly down. And exhale. Just allow your breath to simply come and go. And notice the quality of your attention now. Okay, and one more time, perhaps the hand on the belly, or perhaps you continue to just rest your hands on your leg. I'm going to take this round with a little bit of a slower rhythm for myself to really feel that pump in the belly and to ground down. You can take it as fast or as slow as you like, as you're ready. Please exhale completely. Inhale to fill up. Gentle pause at the top, remain relaxed. And exhale. Allow the breath to simply come and go. And again, claiming agency over your attention again and again throughout the course of this practice today. Place your attention in your breath. And even as we begin to move, place your attention in the breath and allow the breath be the impetus of the movement, genesis of the movement. I'm going to allow your eyes to open. And just meet me over on your mat. So start on your mat in child's pose. So you'll just take your knees wide, your feet together, and you can just lay with your forehead down, either hands forward or hands back as you rest out long on your mat. Just allow your forehead to drop. If the forehead doesn't reach the floor comfortably, you could always put a pillow or a block beneath the forehead. If your knees don't fold like this, it's totally fine to lift the hips up over the knees and just go here. You can even fold your hands beneath your head, and that could be fine. So just take a moment to relax. Place your mind in your breath, and now your breath in your belly. That's where we were pumping the breath before, but this time, allow the breath to be slow and smooth, rising and falling from the core of you. So not short, powerful breaths, but slow, smooth breaths. As you inhale, you can kind of feel your belly push towards the ground and into your thighs. And as you exhale, feel the belly soften back towards the spine. Allow your breath to become even and smooth so that the length and strength of the inhales match the length and strength of the exhales. Place your attention in your breath. Use your attention to balance your breath so that it is even and smooth. So keeping the attention in the breath in the belly, the breath even and smooth. Allow the breath to move you as you inhale upright to sit on your heels. If this doesn't work for your knees, you can take kind of this prairie dog position and just come up high here, and that's totally fine. And just relax your hands. Feel the even, smooth breath. 1,000,000 times over, you strengthen your capacity with your attention by disentangling it from the mind or other distractions from the thoughts, and place your attention in the breath in the belly, even and smooth. So every time you have to bring it back, you get a little stronger with command over your attention. And so from here, we'll begin some earth salutations, allowing the breath to move you. As you inhale, push into your shins, sweep your arms out and up. And as you exhale, drop your seat to your heels, hold your hands behind your back, drop your forehead down, belly to spine. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale, lay your hands on the earth around your spine for a cat pose. As you inhale on the breath from the center, arch your spine, turn your gaze forward. As you exhale, belly to spine, tuck the toes under, stretch back, downward facing dog. Just take a moment here to place the attention in the breath in the center. And if it feels like you need to pedal your feet, pedal your feet. If you need to swish your hips, swish your hips. Riding the next inhale, coil forward to the top of a push-up. Drop the knees to the earth. And as you exhale, lower all the way down until you're belly to belly on the earth. Point the toes back. Feel the breath expand into the earth as you breathe in, and soften back towards the spine as you breathe out. On your next inhale, let the breath do the heavy lifting, and just coil your spine up into little baby cobra. As you exhale, curl your chest to the right and the gaze too. Inhale back through to the center, tall. Exhale, coil to the left. Inhale, tall to the center. Exhale, all the way back down. Even reach your arms out long for a full prostration, a full pranam. Just humble and settle. Feel the breath rise and fall in the center of you. Again and again, claiming agency over your attention. Attention in the breath, even and smooth. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Wait for the tide of the incoming breath, and as you inhale, rise up onto hands and knees. Exhale, feet to heels, reach your arms out long, belly to spine. On your next inhale, push into your shins, rise all the way back up, sweep the arms out and up. And as you exhale, fold your hands to the heart, and maybe you drop your seat to your heels, if that works for your knees. If not, stay up high. Claim agency over your attention. Attention in the breath, breath in the belly. And allow the breath to move you. Allow the winds of life to move you. Simply allow yourself to be enamored by that. So again, push into the shins. As you inhale, rise up. Exhale, lay your hands on the earth, belly to spine, coil in. From deep in the center, arch the spine, turn the heart and gaze forward. As you exhale, tuck the toes, belly to spine, up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment to land and settle. And notice, is the breath even? Is the breath smooth? You could get busy right away fidgeting and futzing, but instead, take your attention to the breath and allow it to balance first. Then on your next inhale, coil forward to the top of a push-up. And as you exhale, drop the knees down to the earth, bend the elbows and lower slow. Forehead drops. Point the toes as you inhale, coil back. And as you exhale, curl to the right. Inhale through to the center. Exhale, curl to the left. Inhale to the center. And as you exhale, drop all the way back down. Forehead drops. Reach the arms out long. And just feel that even smooth breath rising and falling. The belly expanding to the earth as you breathe in. And softening back in towards your spine as you breathe out. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, rise up onto hands and knees. Exhale, belly to spine, drop the seat to the heels. Take a moment and extend a child's pose. As you exhale, soften deep to the center. As you inhale, stretch your arms out long. Push into the shins. On your next inhale, rise all the way up. Sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, pull the hands to the heart. And maybe drop the seat to the heels. Place a hand on the belly and a hand on your heart. Place your attention in your breath and your breath in your center. So we'll switch it up just a little bit this time, but we'll keep the base structure the same. And of course, it all hinges on the flow of your breath. Push into your shins, and as you inhale, rise all the way up. As you exhale, bow down, feet to heels, belly to spine. Keep your breath even and smooth. On your next inhale, rise all the way back up. As you exhale, lay your hands on the earth, coil in round the spine. Inhale from your center, heart and gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under, stretch back, downward facing dog. Before you get distracted, fidgeting and futzing, place your attention in your breath. And then from there, if you feel like you need to pedal your feet, you can pedal your feet. But then it's just not just a habitual, distracted kind of pattern. It's more responding to the present moment than just distracting back into a habit. Now on your next inhale, float your right leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, belly to spine, step your right foot forward outside your right hand. Drop the left knee down to the mat. You can keep the left toes tucked or point the left toes straight back behind you. Take a moment to pause, to just land and settle. Place your attention in your breath, the breath in the center. Now as you exhale, belly to spine, hug in a little. Now from that center place, as you inhale, arch your chest back and maybe turn open to the right. Maybe you keep your right hand on your thigh. Maybe you lift your right hand up in the air, or maybe you loop the right hand back around. Bend the left knee and catch the pinky toe edge of the left foot with the right hand. And just notice here as complexity builds, what happened to your attention? Can you place your attention with the breath and allow the breath to remain even and smooth? If you have hold of the foot, release the foot. Inhale, tall through the spine. And as you exhale, place your right hand back down on the earth. Tuck the toes and back. Inhale, lift that back knee. And as you exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to claim agency over your attention. Place it within the breath. And then if you feel like you need to adjust from there, you can make some present moment adjustments. The second side, as you inhale, float your left leg up and back. And as you exhale, step your left foot outside your left hand. Drop the right knee down to the mat. Either keep the right toes pointed or tucked or point them straight back behind you. Ground down through the right hand and take your left hand to your left knee. Place your attention in your breath. Exhale, belly to spine. From there, as you inhale, allow your spine to grow tall. Lean back and curl back a little. And maybe you stay put right there, or maybe you float your left hand up in the air. Or maybe you loop the hands around and bend the right knee and grab the pinky toe edge of the foot. Is your breath even? Is your breath smooth? So it's less about how far you go in this pose and more about how you claim the agency over your attention to move and to choose in a present, moment-oriented way. If you have the foot, release the foot. Inhale, tall through the spine, and exhale, lay your left hand down on the mat. Tuck the toes in back. Inhale, lift that back knee, and as you exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Land and settle. Become really clear and present. On your inhale, coil forward to the top of a push-up. This time, knees up or knees down. And as you exhale, lower down slow until you're belly to belly on the mama. Relax the arms out long for full prostration and just feel the breath and the belly on the belly of the earth. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders as you inhale, coil back. And as you exhale, curl to the right. Inhale, back through to the center. Exhale, curl to the left, belly to spine. Inhale to the center. And exhale all the way back down, full prostration. One more time. Just allow yourself to be held by the arms of the earth. Now please slide your hands beneath your shoulders. As you inhale, rise up onto hands and knees. Exhale, slide the feet to the heels, extended child's pose. On your inhale, rise all the way up. Circle the arms out and reach up. And as you exhale, fold your hands through your heart, maybe the feet to the heels if that feels okay on the knees. Take a moment to pause and claim agency over your attention. Just experience the gentle pump of breath in and out of the center of you. And simply slide off to the side and lay out onto your back. Take a moment to land and settle there. Feel the breath rise and fall from the center. And if the attention is back up in the mind or in the millions of things that you've got going on today, or some sense of worry or distraction, simply disentangle your attention from your thoughts and notice how you have the capacity, even for just a moment, to place your attention wherever you choose. For right now, we're just choosing the breath in the belly. Now, as you exhale, gather up your knees into your hands and hug in. As you inhale, push the knees into the hands and let the thighs slide away. Exhale, belly to spine, hug the knees in. Two more, just like that, on the flow of your own breath's rhythm, your own life's rhythm. Last one. And after that last one, simply release the legs out onto the floor for the final resting pose, Shavasana. You can relax your arms out long. Perhaps you want a cushion beneath the knees or a pillow beneath the head, or perhaps just lying flat on the earth here feels really nice to you. What's it like to really make a present moment choice, not based on expectations or habitual patterning from the past? So here, allow the breath to soften, just barely the hint of a trace of a whisper. Allow your body to soften within the touch of your breath. Soften into stillness. The thoughts are still turning. It's really not a problem. You can place your attention in the space between the thoughts instead of in the thoughts themselves. The atmosphere of awareness within which the thoughts come and go. So here you just rest back as presence itself. Here as presence, you take refuge and rest. remaining open and present. Feel the breath rise and fall from the pit of the belly. Begin to bring a little movement back to your body. Just allow yourself to move in a really present way, in a way that helps you attune to how your body is feeling here in this moment, in a way that really feels like waking up right now to you. Stepping out of the habituated patterning so that we can really be present. When we have agency over our attention, this is what can happen. So eventually you'll make your way up to your side and then up to a seat for meditation. And for meditation, you might want a cushion or a pillow or just something to sit up on so that your hips can be just a little higher than your knees. Even if you need to sit up on a chair, that would be perfectly fine. Just allow yourself the support that you need to have your spine be upright without so much effort. When you come to a seat, allow the spine to lift, the eyes to soften closed, the jaw and the shoulders to drop, and the attention to drop once again into the breath. So soft as you allow your attention to absorb the sensation of breath in the belly. Now, from a place of presence and openness, choose to place your attention on the world of sound. Simply open your attention up to experience the world of sound. You don't have to name the sounds or know the sounds or like or dislike the sounds. Just allow your attention to receive the world of sound. From the most obvious to the most subtle sound. You may have to invite your attention 1,000,000 times over. Simply experience the world of sound without naming or grabbing. That's how we strengthen our capacity with attention, so it's perfect. Again and again, open yourself up to the world of sound. Notice if your attention gets drawn out to a more dramatic sound, gets distracted to one aspect of sound. If that happens, no problem. Simply allow your awareness to grow wide and vast again to receive all sounds equally. Now claim agency over your attention once again. Allow yourself now to experience the world of sensation. And without having to name or to like or dislike the sensation, simply allow your attention to feel everything, all sensations. Before you even have a thought about it. The most obvious to the most subtle sensations. Simply allowing your attention to experience all of the sensations that are flowing through the field of your awareness right now. And once again, allowing your attention to shift. This time, shift your attention to the world of your thoughts and emotions. Just allow your attention to rest and receive the world of your thoughts and emotions. Just noticing all of the thoughts and emotions that flow through the field of your awareness right now. Again, without having to like or dislike, grab on to anyone. Broad awareness of the thoughts and emotions. Now, once again, claiming agency over your attention. Place your attention back in the experience of breath. Just the full, rich experience of breath in the whole body. Allow your attention to receive each breath, to notice each breath completely as it flows through the field of your awareness. Now, once again, shift your attention to rest back in the field of awareness itself, to rest back in the atmosphere of awareness through which it all comes and goes. So let your attention rest as the field of awareness itself. as if you could gather up this quality of awareness, of attention, right into the palms of your hands. Hold your hands like a prayer at the center of your heart. In Anjali Mudra, the mudra of offering, the mudra of blessing, perhaps the greatest blessing and offering we can give ourselves into all that we need is this quality of pure presence, of pure attention. It's all we ever wanted. It's what each and every one of us is desperately longing for, desperately looking for. In this place, lift your hearts and bow your heads. May you know deep in your heart of hearts, in your soul of souls, that you are so full with love. May you be well in this body, in this mind, in your heart, and in your soul. May you have the strength and the courage enough to claim agency over your attention. May that always guide you along the pathway of true presence and deep peace, and bring you and this world and all beings everywhere great blessings of unreasonable joy. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing here with me this morning. I can feel you all, and I love you all so much, and can't wait to see you again on Thursday. Thursday, we're going to be doing Yoga Nidra, so don't miss it. It's one of my favorite practices to do and to share, and it's truly one of the game-changing kind of practices, specifically for being able to hone the quality of our attention and our awareness and direct our lives in a way of clarity, love, presence, and meaning. I just love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.